This is generally taking longer than I thought it'd ever take in my life, and I'm about to lose light because there's a massive cloud approaching. So hi guys, my name's Rosie Elizabeth Bulmer, or Rosie Cried Wolf, and this is officially my first vlog, so welcome. Anyway, so I thought today I'd do as you can tell, my bit of paper that I keep rattling around, I'm going to do a 50 facts about me. So you guys get to know me and you can decide whether or not I'm interesting enough to watch videos of, but here we go nonetheless. Fact number 1, I'm going to run out of fingers if I do it like this. I have the same birthday as my dad, the 7th of September. He constantly tells me I am the worst birthday present he's ever received, which is lovely, coming from my father. Fact number 2, I'm a vegetarian and I have been for 10 years. Fact number 3, I love The Breakfast Club and 10 Things I Hate About You. They are my all-time favourite films. I can quote both of them backwards and forwards. That's my 4th fact. I love Star Wars. I love Star Wars so much. I actually have tattoos dedicated to Star Wars, like my lightsaber. I have 9 tattoos, including the lightsaber, and I also, following the Star Wars theme, I have a stormtrooper tattooed on my foot, but I'm not going to show you that because I'm wearing tights. I love giraffes. I love giraffes. I don't know what it's about giraffes. Someone once said to me, if you love horses, which I did when I was younger, that the most common animals for people who loved horses were giraffes and zebras. So maybe there's a relation. I have a really strange obsession with skeletons. It's quite bizarre. I have a 6'6" skeleton in my bedroom, who I shall introduce you to at some point. His name's Lurch and I love him to pieces. He wears a bowler hat. I think he's quite cute. I love mac and cheese. It's my life. I'm going to say quite a few things in my life during this video, but mac and cheese is up there. My order from Starbucks is a peppermint mocha. I love a bit of mint chocolate, so peppermint mocha is literally like liquid heaven. There's nothing better than that, although they're doing the eggnog latte at the minute, which is beautiful. My dog, my beautiful puppy, he's not a puppy, he's 10. My beautiful boy Biscuit, he's my dog, he's a chocolate Labrador. You shall be introduced at some point, I'm sure. He is beautiful. He's my favourite person on this planet. Honestly, he's probably the reason I go through my day-to-day life the way I do, because I love him so much. He's so beautiful. I'd really love a pixie haircut. I recently had my hair cut and it's quite short. Well, it was a couple of weeks ago now, and I think it's quite short compared to how I used to have it. I used to have really long hair, and then in my ultimate wisdom when I was about 15, 16, decided that I was going to dye it blonde. Now, it was an okay look. I wanted to look, I can't even remember who I wanted to look like. I wanted to look like Debbie Harry. Yeah, I wanted to look like Debbie Harry, so I had like a bleach blonde haircut. And it took forever to grow out. My hair was just falling to pieces, and then I decided to dye it pink at one point, then I was going to dye it green at one point, and then I dyed it, then I did like some sort of ombre because I'd got roots, and recently it got to the point where I was like, do you know what, I could actually have this cut out and have just my natural hair colour back, so that's what I've done. But I would love to be brave enough to have a pixie cut, or just shave it off altogether. I snore or heavy breathe. It's something to do with my asthma, I believe, but I constantly get told I snore. So I have hobbit feet, not because they're big at all, but I have hair on the top of them. Yeah, although you can't see them because I have tattoos on my feet, so it actually kind of covers the hair, so they're not noticeable. But I do have hairy feet. I want to move to Canada. I'm looking at getting a working visa at the moment. It gives you 2 years to explore a different place, which would be quite cool. I'm going to go to Vancouver. It's one of like the design capitals of the world. I want to go and I want to explore, I want to go for walks, I want to go experience proper snow that isn't British snow, because British snow lasts about 10 days and it's wet and sloppy and it sucks. So I'd quite like proper, almost up to your knees kind of snow. I love sunflowers, a bit of a 90s child, I suppose. I love sunflowers. I grew them this year. They were terrible. I'm a really messy human being. I would be doing these vlogs in my room, but you can't get in there. There's no point in me even trying. I can't get in there. I'm an artist. I'm allowed to be messy. I hate fireworks. Really hate fireworks. I hate fireworks night. I hate New Year's because it's all to do with fireworks. I got hit with one when I was about 7. I've got a scar somewhere on my chin. My dad had broken us fireworks, decided he was going to sellotape up the stick, set fire to it. It melted. It fell over. It hit the back of the fence and blew up in my face. So I really hate fireworks, basically. I'm a bit of a technophobe. I don't like technology, although I'm doing quite well today. Ask me how to do something on a computer, I have no idea. I do kind of blag it sometimes. I will say I do blag it, but I suck. My favourite thing to do is nap, especially in the afternoon after uni. I love a good nap. I'll set an alarm, maybe about an hour and a half. It's a good nap. It took me 3 attempts to pass my driving test, but I passed. I've been driving for 3 years, so it's fine. I like driving. It gives me a bit of independence. I used to have a radio station when I was younger. Yeah, no one has ever heard of it. Don't worry, it's on tapes, showing my age, really. It was called Silly Billy FM. I still sleep with a teddy bear at 22. I sleep with a teddy bear. He's called Skippy. He's a golden Labrador. He's a TY toy and he is the most beautiful thing on the planet. He's like, oh, he looks really old, but he has the softest ears ever. They're like really silky. I love charity shop shopping. You will have some charity shop hauls somewhere. I'm a photography student. I'm currently doing a degree in photography. In my 3rd year, I've just finished an essay to do for my dissertation, and I will be doing my dissertation over Christmas. I don't like overly smelly candles. Random, I know. I like fruity ones, but anything overly smelly I don't like. I have 2 jobs. I work at the Road Mender in Northampton. It's a venue. I sometimes get the opportunity to take photos for them, which is awesome. My dad is currently working the Antarctic. I can't tell you what he does. He's like a civil servant. We don't even know what he really does. Tell you he is currently in Cape Town, and then he's next Friday he's going down to the Antarctic for his first trip, then he's going back to Cape Town, then he's going back down to the Antarctic, then he's going to the Falkland Islands, and then he's flying home. So he's missing Christmas and he's missing my brother's 18th, but he's enjoying himself. Well, he sounds like he's enjoying himself anyway. So I want to be Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She's awesome and her wit is hilarious, even though sometimes it's rather strange. Almost sometimes like bad dad jokes. I have a mini library in my room. I love books. I love reading. So these are 2 facts in one. I love reading so much. With being absorbed into a book. But that's my aim for the next year, to finish reading all the books I have in my library. I've been to so many gigs, I've lost count. Physically couldn't, I sit there and sometimes go, have I seen them? I think I have seen them. I live in Northampton. Probably should have been the worst first 10 facts, but I live in Northampton. It's famous for shoes. I love shoes. I support Northampton Saints. They're okay. They're good. We do have season tickets for them, so I do quite often go. I love Northampton Saints, but I really love Leeds Rhinos. Nowhere near us. Leeds is up here. and Northampton is down here. Doesn't really work out. In fact, they won all 3 of their cup, and I said to my mum, if I get all 3, I'll get a rhino tattooed on my ass. They won all 3, so at some point I'll be getting a rhino tattooed on my ass. I had an imaginary friend when I was younger called Senwin. The doctors thought I was talking to ghosts. I hate exercise with a vengeance. I hate exercise so much, but I love dancing. I danced for 10 to 15 years, we'll just call it that. I'm currently wearing SpongeBob pants. My favourite holiday is Halloween. I go a bit OTT with Halloween every year. Full makeup, costume. I go and buy clothes that are Halloween related and wear them all year round. It's basically the time of year where I go shopping for the rest of the year. The last song I listened to was Sorry by Justin Bieber. I'm not gonna lie, 2015. I'm a believer. I'm also a bit of a directioner as well. Really need to start listening to some more music. The reason I have joined YouTube, my brother does a vlog and I kind of wanted to see what all the fuss was about. Basically, one of the main reasons, the big reason behind it is because my dad works abroad. We're going to do Vlogmas so he can be here for Christmas. Just watching this on YouTube, basically. I have a diary I've been writing in since 2011. I only ever seem to write in it when I'm upset or I've got something really exciting to say or just need to write something down. My nicknames, my dad calls me Pump / Pumpkin. My mum used to call me Radar because I'd finish her sentences before she'd even started them. So basically Radar's a character from MASH. Uncle used to call me Stalky Bird because I had really long legs. I love Stephen King. I'm going to marry the dude. I love him, absolutely love him. He's awesome, he's such a good writer. My favourite colour changes on a weekly basis. At the moment it's orange because it's kind of autumny. I'd love to have a brain like House or Lorelai Gilmore. They're just so quick-witted. Saying that, I'd want to be a Gilmore girl. I'd love to be a Gilmore. And I'm so excited for the new Netflix series. Literally will be the happiest day of my life. And I will sit and binge the whole series. I love a bit of Gilmore Girls. I am Team Jess. So my last fact of the 50 facts is I'd love to travel back to the 80s, but like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 80s, and Breakfast Club and all the puffy shoulders and things like that. Thank you very much for watching my video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you liked anything I said, please leave a comment and please subscribe. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys later. Cheerio, bye, ta-ta.